Hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we're doing good. All right, today we're back to playing Wuwa today. Hopefully we can finish Wuwa today and tomorrow, because then Star Rail updates, and that's very fun. So that would be fun. Um, what's it gonna say? Star Rail 4.1 is update live and active. Faith and Guild is 9 days and 12 hours away. Yeah. Today the update for Star Rail comes out, but because we're not done playing Wuwa, we're not playing Star Rail until Friday. So that'll give me plenty of time. So we're basically what I decided to do is that we're gonna play Wuwa, and then we're gonna play Star Rail on Friday, and then we're gonna play Star Rail for 2 weeks because the fake collab comes out by the time we finish. And then I believe we're playing Reverse, and then we're playing Triple Z at the end because I found out that the Reverse 99 collab comes out literally the day before the fake collab comes out for Star Rail. So I just thought it would be more convenient that we just finish the Star Rail collab first and then we do the Reverse collab. Because, like, if I remember correctly, the fake collab wasn't that long. I think it only took us like 1 or 2 streams to finish. And then we can move on to the Reverse collab. Also, the Reverse collab last time for Assassin's Creed wasn't also too long. So we should be okay in terms of that. But that's the general gist. And then Triple Z gets to finish. That's assuming they're the same size. Yeah, that's assuming that they're approximately the same size. I'm going by guess. This time there will be audio. Thank God there will be audio this time because I'm gonna yell at them if there wasn't. Honestly, I think my expectations went further down because of no audio. I know we were joking about like about things that were happening at the time, but the joke went on for too long that I didn't like it, and it bumped like my rating of it down. So I'm not worried about the Reverse and Atomic Heart. I believe that's what the game is called. I'm not worried about that collab since the Assassin's Creed one went really well and I really liked it, even though I knew like 5% of like Assassin's Creed. Now I know like nothing about Atomic Heart, so I don't think there will be any issues. My only issue I think is gonna be like to see how this second half of the Fate collab goes. That's about it. Yeah, like you said, Nobu, there's no audio issue, so it's just will they make it better? Because then that means the one collab with the 2 properties that I know of is the worst out of all of the collabs that I've done. Because the Wuwa and Cyberpunk one was really good too. And I also knew basically nothing about. I basically knew like nothing about it. I just like could point out people and be like, I know I've seen this person, and that's it. Which is the same amount of knowledge that I know about Atomic Heart, which is I point out the 2 robots and that's it. So I think it's a bit disappointing, but also kind of ironic that the collabs with the 2 properties that I know of suck and is the worst one compared to the ones that I don't know of or know very little about. So I think it's very funny and kind of ironic. But then I also think it's a great thing, right? Because that's the point of the collabs, right? Is to, you know, promote these other games that, you know, are that the game that you're playing is collaborating with, right? So I think it's very interesting and kind of fun. I learned something. I learned something during the Cyberpunk collab, which is I just watched the anime. I also learned new information about it. Because I have a friend who played the game and I told him about something recently because he wanted to talk to me about like the like the other season that's, you know, maybe releasing the characters and stuff and talking about it. The Assassin's Creed one, which I mentioned before, I was mildly interested already and I knew a little bit. And then I'm gonna learn something about Atomic Hearts, so I'm excited about that. Because like I've also seen that game before, but like the most I've seen of that game is like the two like twin robots, which are going to be the playable characters and the ones that are going to be available to pull. But other than that, I like know pretty much like nothing about that game. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm also kind of excited. Not excited, but this has nothing to do with like any gacha game I play on stream, but like you guys know that I play Arknights. And Arknights is doing a collab with My Little Pony, which I think that's kind of interesting because when I think about collabs with Arknight, I don't think about that. But they're doing a collab with My Little Pony, and there are some outfits that are out and some stuff that go along with it. I've seen like the artwork for it and stuff like that. Like the artwork looks fantastic because like all the artwork in Arknights look really good. So I was like, artwork fantastic. I guess it's just like the two subjects that are having the collab. I think it's just like a weird mix-up of things. So it's kind of interesting that these two things are coming together to make a collab. But I'm not against it, you know. I'm interested to see what they do with the story. Because Arknights did a collab earlier, before I started playing, with a game that I used to play, but I don't play it anymore. So I'm interested because I watched someone else play through that. So I'm interested to see what this new collab for Arknights is about. Just because of like I said, the thing that it's collabing with this time, I think it's gonna be interesting, definitely. But enough of the other collabs and other games. Let's go back to Wua. Where am I supposed to stand? Oh, I'm supposed to stand right here. There we go. Okay, we should be able to finish this update for Wua in the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, because we only have 4 more sections in this first arc, and then there's 13 sections in the next arc, and then only 3 sections in the extra content for Yang Yang. So we should be able to finish it if we do the same amount of content we did last week on Friday. If we do the same amount of content, we will definitely finish it within the 3 days, or even maybe, you know, maybe if I try really hard, I might be able to squeeze it all in today. Or at least tomorrow, maybe. Not today, but like, I would have to go at a breakneck pace if I want to squeeze it all in today. Not fog again. I hate the fog. Am I gonna learn a new traveling mechanic here? Because if I do, that means I have to click buttons, and I'm not very good at clicking buttons. There are people! Alrighty, what am I doing? Flying! Okay, this I can do, because I've done this before. I'm just making sure I'm dead ass in the middle. Oh, never mind. I keep going. Right here. Right here. Okay, I'm a little off the mark, but I'd rather be a little off the mark than I plummet to my death. And now I'm getting distracted by collecting things. Oh, I need to commit murder. Okay, kill things. I'm bad. Okay, I'm just choosing not to dodge in all those instances right there. In all those instances, I could have dodged and I could have been like, yep, life is fun. Oh, the head comes off. That's kind of funny. Also kind of cool. Wow. Nope, I'm deciding not to dodge and brute force my way, which is never good in this game because I just suffer immensely. No, I gotta walk. Can you use bike in this area? If you can use bike, that makes my life, I guess, a little bit easier, but I prefer using glider because I just like to glide. Makes my life a little bit easier. More things! Which means I'm gonna not dodge and hate my life. Oh, I missed one. Whoops. There we go. No, there's more, guys! Oh, never mind. Where am I going? Oh, person. Sorry, I'm not looking.
この人たちは提言リョウさんから聞いた石膏はきっと彼らのことですね。そんなもう息がない。
Also, again, the volume mixing is... I don't know why the volume mixing is weird for this time around.
さすがに数が多すぎますね。ここで戦えば大騒ぎになってしまいます。
Okay, hold on. I gotta fix... There we go. Okay, I think the mixing should be fine on OBS because I've fixed it this time. Okay. Oh, we're going around. Yes, the game is making me walk around. I love walking around. Okay, Nobu, I have a question. On Friday, did you ever, like, type in chat that you were leaving? Because, like, by the end of, like, stream, I was like, wait, Nobu's not here. And then I was like, I swear they did not tell me that they were leaving. But then... What's Up was trying to convince me otherwise, so I swear I wasn't going crazy, but maybe I was. Oh, there was one in the middle. I guess I decided not to do that. Oops. Okay, let me move my patouche. There's a teleporter there. I need to activate the teleporter. Let me into a game.
何者ですか? 名前は?
TLDR moment.
そうですか。安全ルートの偵察に来てくれたと。助かりました。ずっと連絡を待ってたんです。
Oh, it's just that because we were talking and you weren't responding and stuff. Because, like, there was... Because, like, we were talking about stuff at the end, because I know What's Up was talking, Nono was there, I believe. We were talking back and forth, the three of us, and then I mentioned you, and then, like, I got no response. And I was just like... Did people leave and I was going crazy and insane? Because I was like, I swear. I saw no message in chat saying, I must leave. So I was like, I'm pretty sure you're here, but you're just not responding or saying anything. So I was like, I'm going mental, I swear. That's why I was like, I swear I'm not schizophrenic that time. Because at that point, I would have been like, yup, that is true. Nobu ain't like me, true. Resilient.
ぐずぐずしてられませんね。すぐに両騎士へ知らせを送ります。ご苦労様でした。この先がキャンプです。休めるところまで案内しましょう。
I still have to keep going. Jesus, this place is so far. So run my butt. I had mentioned earlier on my intention was gonna be to buy. There we go. That was the message I basically probably missed and I didn't pay attention to. Because I was like, I swear someone, like, you would have said something or someone would have said something. Between stream and a game I was grinding. Okay, yeah, then I missed that message in probably the long amount of messages that I missed while I was ranting, probably. Because I know on Friday I was ranting a lot, and then I had to scroll back in the messages, so I probably thought I read it, but I didn't read it, and then I just scrolled past it, probably. So, that makes sense. So, I still missed a message, nonetheless, in chat, so... I'd be veg.
皆さん、無事にたどり着けるといいのですが。
お嬢さん、あんたが連れてるのは良縁かい?
Oh no, you missed a message way earlier than that. Oh, see? Exactly! I'm bad. I just didn't read. It's okay, that just means that I just had a schizophrenic moment when I didn't really need to. Or you just forgot it. Yeah. I'm gonna probably say I missed it. Because, like... we were talking and I was trying to scroll back. I even like read a couple times some of the other just to make sure, so I probably missed it. Hello, Mirai and Nobu. Good afternoon. How's everyone? I'm chill. I'm excited that we get to come back to playing Wa, so I'm excited about that. I guess Star Rail updated today for people who are playing Star Rail, but like, to be fair, it's probably better this way because A, the weather is really hot, which means my computer just gets warm and she gets overheated even though like I have the fan in my room and the AC turned on. She's just too old. So playing it on day one release is bad because we did it in the past and it exploded my computer essentially. So yeah, it's fine. And then that means the fake collab comes out soon too, which I'm excited for. Remember when I said I was grinding to get the second beast servant in FGO? Yeah. Oh, I did read that. Were you actually still grinding? Is that why you weren't? That's your divided attention? Because I remember reading that. I got my phone fixed. Let's go. Yes, the phone is fixed. Let's go, no.
できることなら、ご家族は手紙を受け取るのではなく、無事に帰ってきた彼を迎えてほしいですが。お父さん、お母さん、漂白者さん。
I still haven't decided if I'm gonna pull the new Himiko yet or not, but I really want the mech, so I might just pull her for the mech. Or I might wait. I have time. Like, I could decide, like, when we finish the main story. Because, like, right now, my only conviction to pull for her is for the funny mech. So, maybe, like, after we finish playing the main story, maybe I'll have more conviction to pull it. Big collab, I'm not pulling anyone. I'm just gonna get the freebie and be done with it.
私もここで起きたことを書き残しておくべきかもしれませんね。
I got her and then I was leveling her and skills up. I see. The stormy season is gonna be fun and cold. I hope this vengeance will happen when I get back to school. I see.
手がかりの整理も兼ねて。いつか目にする誰かの役に立つかもしれませんから。
Oh, right.
原方地界に足を踏み入れてから不可解な出来事が続いています。
Oh, I guess this is the letter that we read, that we got
城を守るはずの機械が
earlier.
残像と
But
と
now
も
we
に
get
襲
to know
って
what's
きたの
in
で
the
す。
contents of it. Because
その後、
before we
低
get
減営の方
I
々に
need
救
to
われ
farm,
て、
but I don't think
今
the
は寒
loot
冷村に
rate
身を寄せ
is
てい
so
ます。
low when it's the next event for FGO, so I can use that to get materials. That is fair.
いつの間にか一羽のカラクリ鳥が私のそばに寄り添うようになりました。村の人々が良縁と呼ぶ鳥は
I mean, I don't actually know when the next event is happening because right now it's all anniversary stuff, I think. Pretty sure. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, and Mirai allegedly, and I'm not sure if it's story only or all battles, but allegedly Himiko will have joint attacks with every express. Yo, let's go! Wait. When you say like with like default people or like any versions of them? Because for like March, for example, right? Or Danhang, those are like the people I'm like asking. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because I was like, is it by default or this is just like you just have to have some version of them in the party? But if they could, that's cool. Because then I was going to eventually put the Express team together as a team just because for the lulz, because I think it's funny. But I was waiting because I was like, what happens if people get SP versions? Which then at some point people did. So now Welt is the only guy. Oh, and I guess if you include Sunday, then they're the only people who don't have SP versions. Which I don't know if they'll ever give Welt a new version because he's technically from Impact the Third. And then Sunday, that's whenever they decide to. I'm suffering in gacha games. Don't worry, no, I too am as well. No clue about their alt forms. Only know of base members. Oh, and Sunday. Okay. Well, we'll find out because like sometimes they do that in the story. Like for example, oh well, it happens every single time. Like for example, in some of the boss fights, right? You get like the assist. So they have that in the story, but then they also have it every single time you do that boss fight, you get the assist. Like for example, like if you do the Sunday boss, you can still do the train or the express, like ramming into it. So I don't know if this is gonna be like, oh, like one of those moments, right, where it's like you get this animation purely for the boss, and then every single time you do the boss, you get this. So who knows? But that'd be cool if they get cool animations. Next MiraiShishiou event for summer might start tomorrow at like 1 to 2 a.m. Ah, there's another event. Jesus. So many events running in all my gacha games. I just want to like grind other content, man. Like I still have to do like the extra free levels that you get after you beat a singularity. I haven't finished all of them for all the pseudo singularities. I still have to do a bunch of rank up quests. I have to do interlude ones. There's like a bunch of other things I gotta do. And then the game's like, here's another event coming soon, by the way. You're gonna have to focus on that. And forget about the other stuff you were gonna do. And I'm like, no. Why? By tomorrow, I mean in like 4 to 5 hours, yeah. By the time I finish stream and I log into FGO, that will be the time that the event will be up. What's up? Hello, app. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm just complaining a little bit about how many collabs, how many back-to-back updates I have to deal with. I think this is the most craziest like time for updates because like having all the gacha games update back to back, that's normal. But the fact is that both Star Rail and Reverse are having collabs, and because they're updating so close to each other in terms of like the version update for the main story and plus the collabs, they're all colliding within the same like week, and I'm like, why? I'm like overlapping left and right. I can't do this.
ムシュからの援軍も届いているかもしれませんね。
I assume it's to give lore about how Ershkal became a beast. Probably. Don't forget story and lost belt. I will do that. Maintenance, yes, maintenance is currently on its way. Very fun. Gonna do Genshin, yes, second torture game. Good luck in Genshin. I have no hope of going back, and I don't plan on going back. But you know, I still love my characters in the game, and I will still follow along in the story. Just, I'm not gonna be playing it myself. It's so funny too, it's because like a couple months back, like they had a Genshin pop-up store, and I lined up for many hours and went and bought stuff like merch for it. But a lot of the merch were like older characters with some slightly newer characters. But I was like, even though I, you know, don't play anymore, I still like it. Which, to be honest, the things that I bought were just it's so funny because I was like, I should buy a Xuanling thing, because Xuanling and like Child are like the characters that I first liked, and like I liked them the longest, but I ended up buying stuff for Nulet and Risley because I'm just like, man, Fontaine hit me hard. Also because they had a lot of stuff between like Sumeru, Fontaine, and Natlan, between those three areas. They didn't have a lot of like older characters and content stuff, and also they didn't have too many newer things either, which is like telling me something, which is saying like these few regions are very popular and a lot of the characters people like till this day. Yeah, I'm good for now. About to play some For Honor. How are you? I am great. I am I guess I get to see how all this stuff unfolds for Wua, but also at the same time, I get to be in a roller coaster of emotions, I guess, for the next like couple weeks as we go through like stuff for Star Rail, for Reverse, for the collab because we finished the main story, Triple Z, you know, all that stuff. It's going crazy because like Star Rail right now, it's chaotic in the main story. We get the collab, we get the Reverse collab too, and then we also get Triple Z, which where we left off last time for the main story, crazy too. So yeah, I'm gonna be on a roller coaster. Oh look, another old man Mirai can't have. You're right, this is an NPC guy. Also, this is her dad. That's even worse. You know what I realized? Some of the old men that I like are just dads of like NPC characters or of playable characters, which is hysterical. And some old men are actually just old men. I'm so glad in Reverse, all the NPC characters that I wanted as playable characters are now playable characters, except for I guess one person now, because they're relatively new to the story and they're becoming more relevant. So I guess for them it hasn't been too long, but I can't wait. I have hope that later on down the road they will be a playable character, maybe. I'm curious to see what is the moment for Yan Yan's like her transformation, I guess. Her big aha moment. I like how we're talking about important and serious things right now, and here's me just like me just me just in the background just talking about old men and just laughing and giggling, and I'm just like, lol.
ガンロー、メイクの2名はヤンヤンの援護に当たれ。残りの者は退却だ。陣形を崩さず全速力で離脱しろ。
That means I have to fight. I have to push buttons. I'm not good at pushing buttons.
また機体を別の方向に誘導しなくては。
消滅。
Oh, more over here. Remove the butt.
一人で抑えきれる数じゃない。囲まれるなよ。
機械との戦いなら俺たちの方が慣れている。今週の援軍を一人でおとりにさせられるかよ。
お二人ともありがとうございます。
Oh, come over here.
任せます。
消滅。
Oh, more things. So one more time.
敵タッチ。
風よ起これ。
消滅。
Oh, this way. More! God. No end.
消滅。
Okay, this way. You keep walking this way.
小石。周りに気をつけて。
敵タッチ。
Whoa! Smooth over. There we go. Oh, it's because I walked far enough to the point. Oh, yep. Rest in peace, man. I think this might just be Yang Yang training arc. Yeah, it might just be.
やっと片付いたか。
I mean, she goes through some things, and then she's like, I gotta get focused, serious moment. And then she has her epiphany, and then she gets her SP form, and then we kind of get the conclusion of it. So basically, yes, this is essentially her training arc.
ごめんなさい。私がもっと早く気づいていれば。
あんたまで両ウと同じことを言うんだな。
Which, to be fair, I feel like she needs it because, like, her character hasn't been really developed much since, like, the beginning was, like, the last time we saw her. So, realistically speaking, I feel like she needs this in terms of, like, to progress her character, but also, like, I think the game's like, we kind of need to give her, like, a new form.
ただメイクのやつがあいつのことを待ってる子が。
Oh no, it's one of those guys. Oh lol, generally good looking and a chill guy. We love it. And then he dies. Rip. Rest in peace. Is this the moment? Is this the time? Oh my god, is this the time? Is this when we get to see her have her moment?
見覚えがない場所ですね。ここはソノラ。でもどうして？
終わったのか。源で教えてくれ。炎上は守り抜けたのか。頼む。俺にはまだ伝えたい言葉が。
It's okay. I'm sitting here and I'm just like, death. I love it how death is the thing that triggers us all to have a moment. It's always that. Oh, it's one of those moments. Alright.
他の奴らはどうなった？わからん。だが全滅も当然だろうな。最初の攻撃はどうにかしのいだが、次が来たらもう。おい、源霊、お前は俺たちで勝てると思うか？
I'm not gonna answer that one.
どっちにしろ俺たちは決着を見届ける前に。
RIP. Oh, this thing. I see. Very fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because I'll eventually jinx it and then I'll make the world worse and not fun and great again, so we'll just not say it. No responses from me, because if I respond, I will jinx everything. Everything and anything. Let's be honest here.
源霊弱か。よかった。お前たちはまだ生きて。早く逃げろ。逃げるんだ。村はもうおしまいだ。他に生き残りはいないか。見てきてくれ。その者たちを連れてここから遠くへ。
RIP. Lots of dead. Oh, person already dead. Even worse.
なぜなんだ。死にたくない。俺はまだ こんなところで死ねない。弟や妹、両親が、それに妻や子供が俺の帰りを待ってるんだ。残像め、この忌々しい化け物どもが何度殺しても殺し足りない。
Yep. This is not going so well. I'm not going to say anything because I want to say things, but I'm gonna make it worse if I say things, so I will close my mouth. Oh my god, no. It's gonna happen! We're at that moment! We're at the aha moment, even though it's what's going on is bad. So I just like moved the screen so aggressively there. Thanks. Normally would be like, nah, it's okay, but I need this moment here because so that she can come back even better. Oh, yo, get the song done.
次の残像の群れがもうじき来るようですね。これ以上ないタイミングで到着するとは。我々の役割は西の第二戦線を支えることです。天候の皆さん、神宮を目覚めさせましょう。今回投入する神宮は拓金堂が積み上げてきた技術の結晶、実戦こそ最上の試験場となるはず。炎上は天候と拓金堂が前例を注いだ人知の要塞、いわば芸術品です。知能のかけらもない残像に美学を汚されてはなりません。はっ！
拓金堂、確か亮さんが言っていた無臭の気候術組織ですね。
What is with all this stuff happening? It's getting a bit weird. It's not weird, but definitely things are happening. Oh, we're somewhere else now. Great.
元の場所に戻れたのでしょうか。
お嬢さん、ここも物騒ですから早めに立ち去ることをお勧めします。
あなたこそ避難しなくていいのですか？
Yo, bro, this guy has heterochromia, lol. More
おや、
people.
失礼しました。どうやら見立て違いだったようですね。軍用武器を持ち歩いていますし、軍の関係者でしたか。ただ見慣れない顔ですし、装いも低減営のものではないようですが。
私は今週の良きです。ここに至るまでの事情は複雑で簡単に説明するのは難しそうです。お名前と身分を伺ってもよろしいですか？おっしゃる通り、ここは危険な場所です。民間人が一人でいるのは不自然ですから。
ええ、もちろんですとも。私は木優と申します。原宝城の天候部に所属する職人でして、念のため身分証をお見せしましょうか。
I just think it's a bit sus that, you're here in the middle of nowhere when I have not seen a single other person here. Why am I just expecting a or architects to proof in. I am ready for some evil shit to happen. I'm waiting for this guy to be like, Jabate, I'm evil, by the way. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I kind of expected that, considering, like, this is a weird moment.
昨日は軍作府の命で近くの宮廷まで定期メンテナンスに向かう途中だったのです。ところが目的地に着く直前で機械が暴走し、
Also, what was I gonna say? This game really likes the green and black and white color palette, because this guy has it. The new male character in this area also has that. Quelled has that, and also who else?
運よく一命は取り留めましたが、そのまま山中へ逃げ込む羽目になりまして、
all the boys
機械の
have
気配
this,
が完
man.
全に消えたことを確認し、様子を見に来たところなのです。そこであなたの姿が目に入ってきたわけです。周囲の惨状からしてかなりの苦しい戦いだったのでは？まさかあなた一人で？いやはや、見事な腕前ですね。
この人にはどこか違和感が。天候の職人だとしたら城まで護衛しましょうか。
とんでもない。今は城に戻るべき時ではありません。これから法慶西方へ向かわなければならないのです。一刻の猶予もありません。
法慶西方、なぜですか？そこには何があるのでしょう？
あそこにはこの地域最大の機械生産工場と残像の焼却施設、検点の構えがあります。もしあそこが陥落し、暴走した機械と残像が原法地界に流れ込めば、取り返しのつかない大惨事になるでしょう。
I see. We still have men who aren't just blue and greens. True. Alto. Yeah, Alto. Morphine, yeah. There's just a lot, like, my brain, for some reason, it's like the color palette. It's like you can fit people in the categories. You have the greens, and you have the darker shades. You have the reds section, the blues. I'm trying to think of what's also another prominent color that a lot of characters have across both male and female characters.
数体の機械がルートを外れているところを目撃したのです。
The pinks aren't as strong. White, yeah, white. Yeah, so you have... Well, I don't really count the shades, which is white and black, because they're usually mixed together with the other colors, but also, yes, on their own, they're very prominent as well.
機械は本来自律稼働する
yeah,
精密
there's
な
the
機械
colors
です。
for
当初は戦闘ダメージによる回路の損傷、単なる故障だと思っていました。
there's like big groups of colors for
あの時から反乱が始ま
a
って
big
いた
set
の
of
でしょう。
characters. Which I'm like, I guess I guess so, because like the color palette works, but like I feel like then that's like too much.
そして逸脱した機械が向かっていた
To be
先こ
fair,
そ
I don't need 3 men that I like and play. Well, possibly. I don't know about the new guy. I don't know if I'll pull for him, but he seems interesting at least. But like, I don't need Jian, Quelled, and the new guy to all 3 have the same goddamn color palette. If I put them all in a team together, it's just green with red and black as like the additional color.
ではあなたはあそこに暴走の原因があると考えているわけですね。
ええ、その通りです。
機械の暴走原因がわからない以上、その話が本当なら、検点の構えは敵の巣窟になっているでしょう。そんな危険な場所へ向かってどう身を守るつもりですか？
ご心配なく。我ら原法地界の天候は 代々この険しい山々に挑み、自然をねじ伏せて原宝城を築き上げてきたのです。技術者としての矜持とそれなりの度胸は持ち合わせていますよ。それにこの地が存亡の危機にある中、自分の安全を優先しては天候の名が泣きますからね。時に良きのお嬢さん、あなたからはかなりの手だれの気配がします。よければ同行をお願いできませんか？あなたがいれば私の安全も
This is where she
確実なも
wandered
の
off
になり
to.
ますから。どうでしょう？
今週の行方不明事件と時期も重なります。この手がかりを逃すわけには。それに彼の言葉が嘘であれ真実であれ見過ごせません。わかりました。同行します。
おお、それは心強い。善は急げです。すぐに出発しましょう。
ですが、東と西の山の間には廃墟となった炎上が立ちはだかっています。あそこをどう通り抜けるつもりですか？
You're sus, man. You're
それなら
sus.
ご心配なく。私たち天候はこの地のあらゆる気候の構造を熟知しています。炎上も例外ではありませんよ。めっ
There's
たに
birds
使われま
somewhere.
せんが、
Oh, right
目
there.
的地へ抜ける隠し道を知っていますから。
Okay, I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna ignore it for solo
風の吹
movement.
く方へ。
I'm sorry. There's bird. I must get it.
風の吹く方へ。
Goodbye. I'm going back. Alright, caught the bird. Totally not getting distracted by anything.
ここが入り口です。すでに放棄された場所ですから、機械に襲われる心配はありません。私が先導しましょう。
はい、お願いします。
Sauce. No, it's a sideways scroller. I can't do sideways.
これが運営の駅の爪痕なのですね。
Oh, hopefully that one part is only the
運
sideways.
営の駅が起こった際、かつてない規模の残像潮が原宝地界に押し寄せました。その進行を食い止める最前線がこの炎上だったのです。
No, it is a sideways scroller. No, I can't do it like this.
炎上は天候と卓金堂が共同で築いた要塞ですからね。卓金堂の印が至るところに残されているのは当然のことでしょう。
炎上の古戦場。これほどの歳月が流れても当時の惨状が生々しく残っているなんて。
当時残像潮の勢いは増すばかりでした。無臭の採取新月湖は
I've despised it ever since I had to do it for a Lighters thing. His
そ
character
こで新
story.
月湖様は
I hate
人
doing
知を
it,
超
and I
えた
still
神秘
hate
の
it
力
now.
と権能を注ぎ込み、炎上の上に新たな砦、原宝城を築き上げました。原宝城はまさに気候術の到
We
達点。
ignore a tutorial
完成すれば
pop-up.
最初
It'll
の
be
目論見通り
fine. I
城の
totally am
構
not
造
gonna
そのも
regret
の
that
の
later.
残像を
I'm just
分
gonna
断、
let him finish
殲滅
talking.
できるはずでした。あれは寸分の狂いもない超大型機関。その規模は人間の手が及ぶ領域ではありません。ですが皮肉なことに無双戦士は原宝城が完成する直前の最も脆い瞬間を狙い奇襲を仕掛けてきたのです。
この兵士たちは自らをおとりにしてまで残像を中に誘い込んだのですね。
炎上に配備された大軍も卓金堂の神宮も押し寄せる残像の高波の前ではもろく崩れ去る張り子の虎に過ぎなかったのです。
それでも彼らが命を懸けて戦ったおかげで救われた命が守られた未来があったはずです。ここは残像による破壊というより何か巨大な爆発があったような。
どうやらお嬢さんは雲煙の駅の真の幕引きをご存じないようですね。無理もありません。今の無州の人々にとってあの戦いはただ悲惨だったという薄いイメージでしかないのですから。人の力ではどうあがいても全ての残像を退けることは不可能だと悟った時、なす術を失った無州の最後の一軍はこの炎上そのものを爆破し自壊させたのです。その後原方に降り立った神の知恵によって目を覆うような惨劇はようやく幕を閉じました。
Oh, very fun. Okay, I can't say any more because if I keep talking, if I say anything else, I'll regret it because then I'll jinx it. So I can't say more things.
いや、違う。まだ何か足りない。どこに欠陥が、武器の強度か、性能か、それとも。
このいまいましい化け物め。
Oh.
これは。
I have to lower this. Sorry.
興味深い。人間の最も御しがたい部分を完璧に至るための礎に作り変える。これこそ真の有効活用と言えるだろう。どうしましたか、お嬢さん。剣天の構えは目の前ですよ。
Oh my god, now it's quiet. Jesus.
すぐに反応するでしょう。
Kuro Games, I ask of you, what have you done? Why is the mixing so bad? Why is it normally in the game it's quiet and then during the cutscenes it's so loud? Also, I told you this guy was not good. Sus! I hate this. You guys, our ears. I know, I'm sorry.
その右目は。
おや、この目ですか。お気になさらず、昔残像に襲われた時の古傷ですよ。
昔というのは雲煙の駅のことですね。
Is there a cutscene specific volume setting? I don't think there is. We checked all the volume setting before.
お前とは初対面のはずだ。この地で俺の過去を知る者も誰一人としていない。
人は何かを隠そうとするとき、無意識に言葉を選んで事実を遠ざけようとします。私はそういった嘘や隠し事を見抜くのが 少し得意な。
ほう、そんな力まであったのか。だが確信があるということはソノラの中で何かを見たんだろ
う。200年前、あなたは卓金堂にいましたね。そうでしょう。
卓金堂か。久しぶりに聞いたな。懐かしい響きだ。天才や狂人と呼ばれる異常者の吹き溜まりさ。所詮俺からすればただの幼稚園だったが、神の視点からでは天才の頂点に立とうと地を這う虫けらに過ぎない。
I was gonna say for a moment.
終点は手の届くところにあるというのに、採取とやらは
I almost was gonna debate myself because I was like, oh,
ただ傲慢に眺めているだけ。
more fracked people, but then I was like, oh no, this guy not in red and not in black, so we're good. I'm not gonna get debated like last time. But nonetheless, he's still bad and still sus.
神から盗み出したという事実を。
I could try checking this.
あなたが
What was I gonna say?
この全てを仕組んだ元凶
Check
なの
the
ですね。
settings again, but I'm pretty sure that we checked all the settings.
仕組んだとは心外だな。その辺の退屈な陰謀家と一緒にしないでくれ。例えばフラクトシデスのような連中とは。
We don't have to mention them anyways.
俺はとある課題に取り組んでいるに過ぎない。そしてその検証には相応の実験が必要なだけだ。
言い訳なら軍作譜でゆっくり聞かせてもらいます。
あいにく俺は効率を重んじる主義だ。目的と無関係な人間や物事には1秒たりとも費やす気はない。お前の前に姿を見せたのは当然必要だと判断したからだ。お前は他人にばかり目を向け、自分の特別さに目を背けてきたようだな。実に嘆かわしい。お前の生き方は宝の持ち腐れ以外の何者でもない。俺には見える。お前の周波数から紡ぎ出される残響はまさしく夢にまで見た理想の素材だ。100人いや1000人の吐きだめの残響をかき集めたところでお前一人の価値に到底届かない。
さっきから
Thank you for the hydrate and the
会話が噛み合
stretching.
いませんね。
No,
あなたが何を言ってるのか
but I
理解
think
で
I'm
きま
gonna
せ
have
ん
to
し、
wait for a minute to do that
理解
stretching
する
because
つ
I
もり
feel
もあ
like
り
we're
ませ
gonna
ん。
have to do some fighting.
確かなのはその世まい事が風に乗ることは二度とないということです。すべてここで終わらせます。
Oh, no, never mind. The game's telling me otherwise. Haha. You got any ice? Cold water? I have some water, but it's not ice cold because all the ice melts. Guys, which one do we care? You choose your choice only allows you to experience the stories in different order. It does not affect the narrative content. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's just the order. That's fine. I will do it's okay. I'm fine with that. Doesn't affect the narrative, it just affects the order in which I played it, which is fine. I don't care. The narrative is the only thing that I care about if it affects it. Rover, okay, no, great.
それとも手紙の裏側に何かが流れ息で刻まれた痕跡剣天の構え剣天の構えヤンヤンが刻んだのか法慶西方にある工場だ原宝城が機械を製造し残像を破壊する場所軍作府の情報によると剣天の構えには今異常な機械が集まってるらしい低原営も天候もヤンヤンは剣天の構えに行ったんだろう
I accidentally clicked. Didn't let people finish talking.
これは彼女が残したメッセージよしかも普通じゃないやり方で両夫こそこれからどうするの原宝城は今敵に囲まれている本来低原営長は私を聖山の山門に潜らせ今州に行き支援を要請してもらう計画だったが山門が封じられ視界を出る手段も見つからないままでは座して死を待つようなもの私も共に行こう仮にヤンヤンが本当に剣天の構えに行ったとしたらきっとそこに何かあることが分かったからだろうそれに私は彼女に大きな借りがあるからなただ今の剣天の構えはとても危険だ私たち二人だけで戦力が足りるのか臨機応変に行こうそうだな
Alright, let's go. Yo, we're in Act 2. Okay, well, now I have to change. Do I have to change? Yeah, I'm going to change. Well, actually, no, I don't have to technically do that. I guess I also have to just add in the act now into it because we got into Act 2 now. See, guys, we got into the next act already. We got it. I have to add Act 2 into this, which is very fun. Oh god, this is very fun. I love it when I have to put multiple things into the title. It's fine. I'll do this. Too bad mods can't edit for you. True. Part 2. Okay, we're technically doing part 2 of Act 1, but we also are doing we're also doing Act 2, so we also gotta add that in, I guess. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just doing this so that I put it in for myself, because then I have to do this later. And then we do here and Act 2. This is so long. Because the title now is Act 1 but Part 2 plus the addition of Act 2 into the title now, which is so dumb. It's so long. Realistically, I probably don't have to put in the whole thing, but I put in the whole thing anyway, so it's fine. Hello, Dom. Oh, you chibi-fied? Do you want a different chibi than I have right now? Your other options for chibis are my Reverse 1999 chibi, the Star Rail chibi. What other chibis do I have? Do I have any other chibis? And then the normal one. I think. Yeah, those are the 3 that I have. Unless you want to change my chibi, I can do that. It looks like a Homestuck act title. Couldn't just put act 1 plus 2? You're right. But I like putting the title of the act into the title. That's the problem. Unless I splice it, like the VOD. Unless I splice the VOD here and then just be like, this is part 2, instead of having the whole thing as 1. It's fine. I'll put it as maybe normal / classic TV. Okay, which is the one I'm using right now. So like, Dom, I don't know if you want to take back your redeem or if you just want to use it anyways. We could just end stream and start stream again. 2 minutes. No, I should be here more often to see them all. That's okay. You can change it. You don't have to. I can change mine. I don't mind 2 separate vids. Okay. Cause I was gonna say like, I could split the VODs, but sometimes I just like putting them as like one big thing. Oh god, the lag for a solid moment. I thought you had like 6 by now. No, I don't have 6. I have my normal one, which is this one. I have my reverse one, which has like different like I guess like when I talk, it pops up my arms, my extra appendage arms, and then when I'm not talking it doesn't. I just look like that version. I have a Star Rail one which also has different like settings, I guess if you want to call them, and like that's pretty much it. I just haven't been getting a lot of chibis done, just because I've been having to pay my real life bills and taxes and other things, because that comes as a priority, and because the economy is really bad right now, I'm just dying. Maybe the reverse 1991 one? Okay, give me just a sec here. I just need to click the button. Where's the button? Here's the button. Okay, it should have changed, unless it didn't change, and then I'm just hooped. Okay, we did change. Great. Let me just fix myself and align myself in the middle, so I'm not halfway across the screen. There we go. Perfect. Well, that, and I haven't redeemed it again. True. It's okay. I mean, like, Nobu, we discussed, like, last week about, getting a FGO one. Which, that crazy. That'd be funny though. I'm liking the idea. I'm getting. Oh my god, the game just did things, and I was like, I was scared something happened. Oh, I see. I thought you designed them. This one I did for the reverse one. I basically put myself as like a member. I'm literally blanking. Why am I blanking, man? I think I'm thinking about too much Wuwa in my brain now, and I don't remember what things are called in other games. I'll let people finish talking first. There we go. People are done talking. Okay, let me... Okay, sorry. I am thinking I am dying and being bad. I can't think of things, sorry. So Dom, the reverse 1999 one I did design because I based off the chibi off of what's it called? Like what they have an actual name, but I don't remember what they're called right now. Oh, a character sheet. Yes, that's what it's called. Character sheet. I made a character sheet of myself as a member of Management Victe. Thank you, Nobu. Thank you. I'm dying slowly right now. I don't remember what things are called because my brain is scattered everywhere, and this is the the worst thing for me. Yeah, I figured the inspo. Yeah. So I just had one of our other mods, Animo, do the chibi version of it. I said, here's the character sheet. Can you do a chibi-fied version of this for me? So I did that. The Star Rail one is just me essentially just wearing Trailblazer's outfit. Mostly just because that one for Star Rail, I was like, oh, I'll just do like kind of like the player character, which is the Trailblazer for that one. Mostly because otherwise, then I would have to either insert myself in a different like group of characters, because some of the characters are from different like groups or factions, whatever you want to call it. So that I would have to either insert myself in one of those, or I could do just plain old just be Trailblazer. So I just decided to do that. For reverse, I decided not to like dress like as Burton, because I feel like she's already like she's a more like not pliable character compared to like, I guess she's not as like blank and kind of like plain, if you understand what I'm trying to explain. Dom, like for example, like Trailblazer or for like Rover, not to say that they're not their own characters, but they're a little bit more easier to kind of insert yourself as like you're kind of in their position compared to like Verton. She's a little bit harder, I feel, to do that and also for like Triple Z to be like for Belle and Wise, I feel like it's a little bit harder to be like, oh, I can self-insert myself in these characters' positions to kind of fit kind of what I want as like, I guess, canon or whatever, like kind of self-insert myself. So that's why I did it a little differently for reverse compared to like Star Rail. I'm very bad at explaining, basically. If if you don't understand what I mean, it is all good. Like, even if I redeem for a Fate version, you have so many in-game dresses to choose from. Then there's adding master strokes on them. True. Like, Nobu, I could for Fate. I could, like, because people on Friday were like, you should just do a Shibubai version of yourself cosplaying as Kukalet. And I'm like, that's just funny. But you're right, I could also just, like, take one of the outfits from the wardrobe for the main MC. I always forget their name, or a female MC for Fate. I could, like, pick one of the outfits, which that is a thing that I could do. Abby looks so offended that we're like, Yer, do you want a snack? She's like, no, it's disgusting and gross. Poses to deal with. Yeah, and that too. The hat is pretty dapper, but the masks are quite literally the name of the company. Blue pouch, aka Deep Blue Ink. Since they have their own personalities completely different to Mirai, Stitch can't be the MC. True. When you have your own personality, it's basically my cutoff for like if I get a chibi of the MC for the gacha game I play is basically, do you have a strong enough individual personality for me to not do you? Which is the case for Reverse because of Burton. The case for Belle and Wise for Triple Z. Rover is okay. Got some, but not strong enough. And then for Star Rail, also kind of there, but not strong enough. So there are the exceptions. Because, like, I feel like for Trailblazer and Rover, some of the responses and the things that they say and have choices for options are very, like, very general, and even outside of the choices that you have, it's pretty not generic, but it's very like generalized to kind of fit most people. Compared to like Bell and Wise, and compared to like Burton, it's definitely a little more different. And they have more of a distinct personality. The manga version of Female Master is Gudako? God, very fun. Abby's like, fine, I'll do it if it's to help, but I'm gonna get a tummy ache later. I mean, why would you want to self-insert as a repressed kid or a tired master? Hey, I mean, like, some people self-insert because they want to feel like that they're, you know, in the story a little bit. And the options that you get to choose sometimes helps with that. And sometimes some people just want to self-insert because it's just for fun, man. Like, as much as I say, like, Rover and Trailblazer don't have as much of their own personalities, I definitely do not do, like, the... what's it called? The self-insert. Just because my brain's like... even though it's a very generic answer, everyone I could I could ask other people these questions and they could also give me a very generic answer unless you decide to be that, you know, other person give me some other answer. But so I don't really do the self-insert thing because it's kind of a little too much for me. See, I literally said, Abby's just like, it's a fine yang yang. I might get a stomach ache, but I'll do it anyways. So, oh, you did redeem the chibi mode. I don't know when I'm gonna get this, by the way. Also, by the way, Nobu, I said on Friday this might be depending on how my IRL stuff goes. I may or may not get it before Christmas, but I said definitely 100% I would get it for around not Christmas, but like December time, because I'm like, it's been a while since we got Chibi, so I definitely at least get it by that point, because then it would be you know, streaming anniversary, and I feel like that's due time to, you know, get that, if not before. Oh, it's not priority. Yeah, no problem. I'm just mentioning that because we brought it up. I guess I like alternative vessels, if you get me. That's all good, Dom. Like, that's all good. And yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like the poster girl. Yeah. You like secondary characters, Dom, which is fine. I too like secondary characters. But like secondary characters in animes. Not this, like a good example for a secondary character I like, or secondary groups that I like, is like in a sports anime called Haikyuu, which if you've ever watched it or heard of it. Not to say that I don't like the main group, I just like all the other groups and all the other teams that they play, because they're way more interesting. Or at least they interest me more, and they click that, they make that little part of my brain click, which is great. Yeah, but I like a lot of secondary characters in a lot of animes and shows I watch. I do like a lot of secondary characters in games that I play. It's just that for gacha games, I kind of give that weird exception because like, I don't really count like the MC or the character that you play as like, not to say that they're not the main character. It's just that like, do you count all the other playable characters as like secondary characters then? Because, you know, at some point in the story they do get their I guess moment to shine in the story. And you know, they kind of, you know, get their arcs and stuff. Like kind of like here, like Yang Yang's kind of getting her kind of her like character development in this update. And then some other character might get theirs in a different one. So it's kind of like that weird, like, everyone gets their thing at their certain time. Obviously, some characters get it more than others. But, yeah. Let me read what you said, Nobu, earlier. So, Mirai, this is for a Fate model, but the design is up in the air until I figure out what's funny. But do you know what my initial idea is? No, I don't know what your initial idea is, Nobu, but if you're gonna tell me be your dad, I'm gonna say no, because I'm gonna hate that. I guess it's... oh my god, I need to scroll up a bit. I guess it's a case of more is less, then it's a matter of self-insert because they already react like the audience, yeah. Like the chibi models are very different, depending about like my personal taste in, and who I like in the game. Like just because like, I made like a chibi version of myself as Trailblazer in Star Rail, it doesn't mean that my favorite character is like Trailblazer. Not to say that I don't like them as a main like MC character, it's just that I like other people instead. But for the sake of like ideas and things for the chibi, it just worked out that way. Also, like if you're like Nobu who redeems the chibi, then you get some say into kind of what happens to the chibi in the end. Like the reverse one was first one initially by me, and then the Star Rail one was one because Nobu redeemed one, and then Nobu's redeeming another one again for Fate. But yeah, like for the chibis, it's kind of like whoever redeemed the chibi mode kind of has some say in it, and then I kind of have some input as well, and then we kind of figure out something that's, you know, something that's in the middle and we like. Oh, there's the lag. The lag has returned. Let finish people talking. May Nobu redeem another next year? I mean, like, depending on... I mean, it's not like Nobu has to wait until next year to redeem it. I mean, Nobu can redeem another one now if they wanted to. It's just that, like, when I get it, it might be next year. It just depends on kind of my income and my priorities in terms of paying bills and stuff. No matter what the final design for the clothes is, I'm thinking about having a miniature... oh my god, Edmond Dante sit on your shoulder. When you talk, he whispers in your ear, because he's literally the voice in your head. Okay, the question is, do you want him to sit on my shoulder or like on my head? Well, on my head or on my shoulder, he's still whispering to me because he's in my head. He's the guy in my head, man. Oh man, every single time. I like how this is just a running on joke that I just hate him. And I hate the fact that he just lives inside of my head and I don't know that he's there.
戦闘の痕跡がここまで続いているとは。ヤンヤンが一人で。
I have a miniature chibi and Edmund already too. I see. Oh my god. Alright, gotta fight things. What? Whoa! The lag isn't helping! More RPGs. What? Let me just stand over here. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh no. Oh god. What? I like how the first hour my game was fine, and then during the second hour, the lag is hitting me. But I think it makes sense because now my computer's been running for a bit. My device has been running, so now it's like, oh, it's not. It's sitting and not doing anything. The chibi Kadasaur. Well, sent, you now have Chibi Edmund. Okay, let me... I will see. Just give me a sec.
人柄の兵器と戦った経験があるからね。え？影に潜んでる危険よりも戦闘は簡単な方。一体どんな過去を持っているんだ。
I like how she questioned, what kind of life have you lived? And I'm like, you don't even want to know, man. We've been through some stuff. Oh god, can you all just stand together? That would make my life a little bit easier. I like to hit more than one of you, but I guess if you guys all don't want to stand next to each other, I can't do it. Ah! I can't do anything about that. There we go. Jesus. Oh, I don't exist. Never mind. Game. Don't crash on me, please. Oh, yes. The game did crash, but it did take a while to load.
誰かがここで手当てをしていたみたい。ヤンヤンだね。怪我をしてる。
Oh, wait, isn't this I saw the chibi you sent me, Nobu. Aren't these like the chibi designs for all the fake characters? Because I know that all the fake characters have like a chibi design. Is this his? I've never seen his before. If that is it, it's very funny. This game has been doing very good since 3.1. It just needs a little bit more optimization. Yeah, pretty much. Which they have been doing slowly, every update in terms of optimization. They've been slowly trying to do that. And like before, like what used to be like the biggest game in my storage space, but it's been reducing slowly, but because the update's been updating too, it's been also increasing at the same time. But they've been trying to optimize the game every update in some places or another. So they're doing their job and listening. April Fool's servant chibi, yes. The chibi for every servant is an April Fool's model. I see. I love the chibis for the FGO characters. It's great. I love looking at them because they're funny.
もしかすると機械の暴走に関連したことかもしれない。地面にある痕跡は運泊機器だ。ヤンヤンは運泊機器に乗ってケンテンの構えまで行ったんだろう。このまま追うよ。
Oh, I'm driving. Jesus, okay. I got to do the driving, but I don't really want to drive. I wonder what the Danganronpa version of Edmund looks like. The Danganronpa version of what he looks like? Okay, hold on a minute. I can look it up. I'll look it up for a minute. I will show you. Actually, no, Nobu, I'm gonna tell you what to search up. If you search up Danganronpa 2, there should be a character with like white hair. That's what he looks like. Oh, you mean like the not actual Danganronpa, but you mean like the in the art style for in the game. I took it as very literal. Sorry, my bad. My brain's very doo-doo. It took it as very
この
literal.
風はヤンヤンだよ。ヤンヤンが残したもの。
I'm glad at least I'm driving in a straight line. Oh, you mean Naruto? Yeah. I don't want to be an unpaid lawyer again. I don't know if I will play Danganronpa on stream again. And if I do play Danganronpa on stream again, I don't know if I'll play, I don't know if I'll play 2. Cause, I don't like 2 as much. I do like 3, so, you know, maybe one day I'll play 3, but I clearly do not want to be an unpaid lawyer. No, not the motorcycle! It's gonna get wrecked! No.
これはヤンヤンの運泊機器。しかしヤンヤンの姿はない。あ、これはヤンヤンの。
The lucky pain in the butt, true.
まさか今になって招
2025
か
and
れざる
2026
客が
are
来る
big
とは
years
な。
for optimization. I was impressed by Kuro
ひょっ
syncing
としてあの愚鈍な
PGR
娘の
sermons
両
in
親
less
に
than
導
a
かれ
year,
てきた
and
の
now
か
Wuwa is tackling collabs with top tier adaptations. Oh yeah, no, like the collab with Edge Runner was so good, and I like basically knew nothing. Considering the fact that like I was gonna watch the anime when it came out in was it 2022 when it came out? But then like I just forgot about it, never came back to it. And then when I started playing the collab, I'm like I'm asking a bunch of questions and I'm like, no, you know what? I'll just watch the first 3 episodes. It'll probably tell me enough to like understand the rest of the collab. Proceeds to watch the rest of like the 10 episodes because I thought there was 12 or 24 episodes, but no, it's only 10 episodes. Sat there, watched 10 episodes, and I came back the next day and I was like, okay, I understand now. And now I'm sad and depressed. Oh, I should probably tell you my new discovery about that, like, later. I learned something new, because I don't play the game. So a friend of mine told me something about the game because you were talking about the new season that they announce, or are announcing. So we were talking about that. I wish Type Moon had that kind of attention. True. Oh, to answer Mirai from earlier, I have enough points to redeem Chibi, making about twice more consecutive. You want to do the rest of the gacha games that we play, Nobu? Like, you can't do that. Literally, the foundation of all the chibis are because of Nobu. Nobu's the one who has created all the chibis. This is the only one, I think, that Nobu has not created. Is the reverse one. I think that's like the only chibi that Nobu basically hasn't had a hand in doing so. Well, I also didn't make the chibi redeem until after that point, anyways.
おお、高原騎士に生き残りがいたとは。あの鎮元式の実力を軽く見すぎたのかもしれないな。
ヤンヤンはどこ？
ヤンヤン、そんな名前だったのか。本来は偉大な実験の一部になれただろうに、残念ながら自ら破壊の道を選んでしまった。
Makes sense. The cult consumed you. Plus, Mirai wallet can't handle 3 models at once. True.
面白い。黒い髪に金の瞳。あの赤い服の女の言ってた通りだ。
Hey, you know, I would not. I like to pay my artists the amount that their art is worth. I would not pay them any less for their time and their effort.
惜しかったな。世界を救う気でいる英雄よ。お前は来るのが遅かった。
Would that be 450 USD? Let me do the math since I know how much I normally, because I pay Animo the same amount each time when we do chibis. So let me. Also, what the frick is happening? Lots of shit's happening. That's what's happening right now. I don't wanna. Oh, hold on a minute. I have to do things. I will tell you the total in a minute here. Oh god. That's cool. But also at the same time, oh my god, is my game glitched so that I can just do run? Yes! I love it when my game is lagging and then I can just do things. Wait a minute, did we talked about Fract, and we're talking about people. I heard woman in red. Who is woman in red? I hear things and I'm like, I must engage with the content now. As I hear things. Though I might have to up the amount that I pay Animo now because the economy asks for it. But I'll talk to Animo about it, but still. Oh. I'm supposed to go this way? I'm so confused in which direction I'm... Oh, the wrong way. Turn around. Other way. This way. Oh, here we go. Oh, I wasn't listening to the Canadian price. That's all good. Which reminds me. Hold on a minute. I'll do the conversion for us. Mirai, when you paid Animo, did you have to convert to peso? Since I think I remember Animo saying that was their currency type. Because of the way that I'll just tell you that the way that I pay Animo, because of because we had this conversation before, whether like they couldn't set up a PayPal or because they or they weren't allowed to or whatever it was. I had to pay them another way, so I ended up pretty much like paying them in like through Steam and stuff. because they're like, oh, because I was like, oh, is it like possible that like I pay you like through PayPal or like pay you through a different way and stuff like that, or whatever it was. And they're like, oh, you can just pay me through Steam. So that's what I was paying Animo the last like 2 times. Because I might go back because like there was a recent one. Sorry.
あなたは今週の父さんで合ってる？
You don't have to do the math. It's too hard for brain power. True. I just threw it into a conversion pretty much. But I was just looking through some other stuff.
これは漂白者ではないか。よかったの。漂白者が助けに来てくれるとは。
あなたたちがヤンヤンから聞いた今週の行方不明になっていた人たちか。
ヤンヤンじゃと？彼女も。
So the conversion is about like from Canadian to US conversions about how much I pay Animo for the chibis. It's about like 100 for like 3. Yeah, it's because originally when Animo helped me do the emotes, they didn't have like a PayPal or anything set up, and at the time I think Animo wanted to get Stardew. So then they're like, oh, can you just pay me through Steam so then I could just buy Stardew? And I was like, sure, if that's what you want, that's all good. And I've just been paying Animo through Steam that way. I've asked them before if they have like a PayPal or anything set up, but they haven't like they haven't told me anything, and they haven't like asked me to change the method of payment, if you want to call it that. So I haven't really changed the way I've like paid Animo. So like in terms of payment, that's how I've been paying. But like it's not that bad, honestly. I might up the price because like how much I was paying Animo before, I'm like, the economy requires me to pay Animo more now. Hey Animo, what game you want to for Chibi? That's pretty much it, yeah. I just haven't asked Animo like again, like because the first time I asked was when I got the emotes, and then they said that they couldn't get that set up. So then I've just been the last 2 chibis, I've been pretty much just been doing that way. But we haven't redeemed another chibi in a while, so then I was like, oh, I'll ask them next time if they have like a PayPal or something, so then I can pay it that way, unless they prefer that I pay through Steam. I don't really care. I can keep doing it the same way, but I only ask because sometimes some people don't like certain methods of payment or whatever, but whatever works for Animo, I go with it.
そりゃいるとも。二人には急いでもらいたいのじゃ。工場の奥まで運ばれた人たちもいたんじゃが、そこから姿が見えなくての。
わかった。できるだけ皆を救おう。
Okay, Cillian in chat right now. Cillian, are you here? Because I read what you sent to me in Discord. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? And that is true. I'm still sad. I'm sad. Hello, still quest locked from Genshin. Oh, you're still quest locked? Where are you in Genshin right now? Are you like up to date with the main story? No, or are you still kind of going through it, some of the older content? Also, I'm sad that I didn't know that I didn't have to finish Natlan to play Not Cry. If I knew that and I had waited, maybe I would have played Not Cry. Actually, no, I wouldn't have played Not Cry because I was so fed up with Natlan that I couldn't even like wait until the story plot point for what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. How could I forget his name? For Capitano. There we go. I got it. It just gave me a minute. I couldn't even wait for the plot point about Capitano and Natlan, because that would be the only reason I finished Natlan. But I felt like that was not a strong enough reason to continue. So I guess. No, Natlan. No, Natlan, no. No, Not Cry. And no going back to Sumeru to beat up the Torre for me. It's okay. I at least watched like other people play through it, so it's not so bad. I know like the story and stuff and what happened. But like, to be honest, even if I didn't drop it, I think I was at the point where I was very fed up with the game in terms of the rate of the... Oh no! Oh god, that's too many people were dropping. I cannot do this on my own. Yo! Let's go! Redemption! The frick. Oh, I gotta turn down the... I gotta turn down the volume for this cutscene. No! Now I have to turn it back up. I'm sorry, you guys are just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm blowing your guys' ears off in the... Sorry. I need to pause it for a minute because things are happening while I'm talking. And I can't do both at the same time because I'm too engrossed in one and engrossed in the other thing. Okay, before I continue my yapping of Genshin, sorry. Jeez, dude. Can we not drop people? I don't like people dying. And also, I couldn't catch that many people. And also, let's go Yang Yang for saving my butt. Let's go! And she's not dead. Let's go! But yeah, my rant about Genshin is that I'm fed up because of the drop rates for everything. For grinding characters, for artifacts. and also like for stats, especially with the artifacts with their stats. Because, like, at least for Star Rail and Genshin and Triple Z, I might have to do it for, like, a while, but I at least get the stats eventually, and I can, like, now change this, like, the main and substats, and, like, the materials I need to be able to do so and, you know, change the stats are not unreasonable, and they are fine. I basically can get them if I played the game, and I played the game, so I get it. But yeah, it's just like, I think at that point for Natlan, I was just really fed up. It also didn't help that the voice actor strike happened, so it's like the beginning of Natlan was just quiet. I had to read. Not all of it, but I did have to read a good chunk about it, and I just couldn't do it. So I quit. So now I just watch other people play it. And to be honest, I feel like I'm enjoying it more. The only thing I didn't enjoy is the fact that I didn't get to beat up Dottore as a boss. That's the only thing I'm disappointed in. So that's the only thing. Luna 6, I think. I don't know. I don't know which is which anymore. Just skip it. Don't worry. I also am fed up with Genshin. Great, I'm not the only one. Let's go. But yeah. Wait, no. Do you know if, like, if theoretically, since I don't have to finish Natlan to play Nod Cry, would I have to go back at some point to finish Nod Cry before, like, doing the rest of the story? Like, to go back to do, like, Mondstadt stuff with Varka, and then you have Sumeru, right? Where they do Sumeru again. Would I have to go back to Natlan, finish that, and then continue on? Or could I have just skipped Nod Cry altogether? Because if I could have done that, damn. Maybe I should have held out a little bit. But for those games, I just finished 15 rounds of Crimson Witch Domain and only one good artifact. See? Also, man, Crimson Witch, I haven't heard that in a while. What Cillian do? I will tell you in a second, Nobu. Anywho, I sent in message 2 that a faint model isn't a priority and can be sat on for quite a while. Okay, great. Perfect. I'm just gonna bookmark it. Where did you put it? Did you send it to me directly? Oh yeah, you did. Okay, let me pin this message because so that I don't forget about it. Because, like, I might have the funds for it, and then for some reason I just forget about it, and then I just don't remember it. So I'm going to pin that message for myself, but also it gives you time to think about what kind of outfit you would like me to have. Nobu? Skip Natlan and do not cry. No one is going back to that hellhole. Building for Klee. I see. So, Nobu, I'm gonna tell you what Cillian did. Cillian sent me, you know how in, I don't know if you opened Star Rail yet or not, but there's a tab for Star Rail that has, in the game, where it has, like, the countdown for how many days before the fake collab. They're talking to someone in another, Cillian is talking to someone in another conversation. They sent that image of that that tab in the game and said 9 days before fake collab starts. And it says holy shite, and still no Lancer, frack. And then Cillian answers, he's too busy being dead in every series. And I proceed to be sad and cry about it. Because I'm very I am very sad and unmotivated now. How to make me unmotivated and unwilling to do things. Just use my men against me. Song of the Vulcan Moon Act. That's 1. So that's 10. 1 plus 10. That's 11. 11? Man, me and Roman numerals don't remember enough. I'm bad at it. Ah! What? Yes, I can drive! Let me drive. At least this is a straight line and no way I could just be bad. Boom, 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 bum, bum, bum. I'm coming to help. After being distracted for a solid, like, 5 minutes. I am here. Nope. Big boy. Alright. It's 9. Oh, no. I'm just bad. I don't know how to read. Whoa. Oh, now I'm wind? Telling me now I'm wind? And not a Havoc version? Oh, now I'm Havoc version. Man, are we just going through all the versions? All of the elements? Oh god, fire. Oh, yo. Alright, let's go. New element unlocked. That means I have grinding to do, plus other grinding for other characters already. Well, at least I did the other elements for Rover already, so it's not so bad. But I'm already grinding other people. Now I have to add another third person on the list. God, it's okay. Oh god. Also the music, man. Wait a minute. Didn't Electric Rover just use Havoc and also Wind? Whoa. First one. Yeah, there's the scythe. And then at some point you get the other sword. Get the wind sword too. Oh, there's the wind sword. Yeah, what the heck? Wow, this element of Rover is, I don't know, either OP or this is the one element I can use the other two elements. Oh, let me just dodge for a solid minute. Wait! Bro! You're almost dead! Let me just hit you. Let me hit you! Oh, I'm not tired. People are not letting me hit something. And I have no stamina. I literally have no stamina. me brute forcing. Oh no. Why are we doing piano music? No, it's supposed to be sad. No.
目を覚ましたね。私はあなたが漂白者さんを
Yay, bird, let's go! Okay, let me quickly read your guys' comments before I go to the next section. I just added your in-game clothes as an option or a crew suit, but the admin on shoulder is the I need there part. Okay. Okay, when you said the crew suit, do you mean only normal crew, or like do we count like alter and like caster as well in that option? Good thing there's autosave, or I would suffer for a 30-minute dialogue. True. Spectral, Havoc, Arrow, and now we're Electro. We just need Fusion, Glacio, and whatever else gets added later on. True! I don't know, you mentioned a Kusu, and I never knew which you were talking about. Oh, everyone was talking about, wouldn't it be funny if I, like, basically was cosplaying as Alter? Because I was, like, talking about, which crew I liked. Because I think it was either Nono or What's Up that brought up that for FGO, and they were talking about it. And then I was talking about how I don't like Prototype, even though that's the most accurate in terms of outfit. And then we got talking about me, like my chibi as like me cosplaying Alter or Caster, because we were thinking about that. But yeah.
これは夢じゃないですよね。夢だとしたらあまり
Imagine Mirai forced to wear Prototype, lol. True. It's like, I hate this, but I have to wear it. Prototype is accurate. I know, I know it's accurate. I know it's the most accurate outfit that Ku has, but I refuse. I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. I basically don't like accuracy.
安心して。夢じゃないよ。私はここにいる。
I don't know if it's because of like culture and my brain's like I'm not used to it, which then I'm like, no, that's not the case, because like other like characters in FGO have like some more accurate clothes compared to like some other people. Like for example, I'm trying to think of someone else. Like Takeda, like his last Ascension art, it's not that I don't like it. I just prefer him in a suit. But like, I don't mind Last Ascension for him. I can do that. It's fine. But I'm like, is it just because I'm interested in that culture, so then I'm like, this is fine in my brain? So basically my brain's trying to figure out, is this like culture problem that I'm just not used to it, or I'm being just very offensive to culture and accurate into that way, or am I just like accuracy no? Because I was like, accuracy no, which is kind of dumb, because reverse is like, there are a lot of the characters' outfit are very much inspired by, you know, by like culture and, you know, the type of stuff that they were wearing during that period of time. So I'm like, What's wrong with me? Because I have no problem about it in reverse, but like here I have a problem. Is it the outfit or is it the hair? Because I also don't like Prototype's hair. Maybe... I wonder if you just plaster like normal Ku's hair on Prototype and then just wear the outfit. Would it be normal and be fine? Maybe it's just the hair. Because I don't like Prototype's hair either. It's... ugh. I wouldn't do that to ya. I mean, you could, Nobu. There's nothing against that. Which Takeda? It's like Mirai hating Shigen in Warlord armor and then loving his modern-day Tokyo Drifter clothing. But I don't mind the Warlord armor. That's the thing. It looks fine to me. I just prefer the suit. Because I like men in suits. And also, like, I like Takeda's hair. It looks fine. Probably the hair. Exactly, it's the hair. It's not even the outfit. So realistically, I'm not complaining about the outfit. It's the hair. Because that hair is, like, shite. Like, for Prototype, it's like... Prototype hair is just so bad. I understand that it's spiky in some parts because it's just generally spiky in some parts because that's just Ku's hair. But it's just, like... It's so bad. I like how this is supposed to be a very serious and touching moment in Wuwa, and then here's me just ranting about people's hair. Like, what is this? I'm having a moment. I'm having a crash out about hair. Okay, we'll finish this conversation after we're done with this touching moment in Wuwa, because I feel like I'm being offensive to this moment by talking about something else right now. We'll come back to it.
人とも。りょうさん、あなたも。先ほどからずっといるんだが。
I love how the game again, it's like 3 hours, please.
無事だったか、ヤンヤン。ええ、私は大丈夫です。りょうさん、皆さんは無事に撤退できたでしょうか。
Okay, now I can read your guys' comments. It's a ponytail. You're right, it's a ponytail. I think, don't all of them wear it in a ponytail of some sort? In general? I was gonna say the only person that I literally cannot tell is maybe like Walter, because Hood, but like, that's about it. What about Xuanling, Wong? Any options? I mean, I could do other people too, but I just think it's funny that if I cosplay as Ku, it's just funny because he's my favorite character. And then I never have to tell people who's my favorite. When people ask, who's your favorite character? And then I just tell people, look at what I'm wearing. If you can guess what I'm wearing, then you understand who I like. Ether finally talked after so long. True, no. When the Protag MC finally talks, like literally both Proto and Caster have long hair, and only Proto bothers putting it in a ponytail, so it doesn't block his line of sight in battle. Oh right, true, because Caster has it where it's like, it's not in braids, but it's like the long hair at the back, and then you have the same at the front and the top. And then Proto has it in a ponytail. Lancer has this weird tube thing for ponytail. Oh, it's because you know, like how girls use like hair ties to tie their hair? I basically have now had it in my brain where it's like, instead of a hair tie, Lancer has like this metal, like, it's like a metal like tube or cylinder where it's like as a replacement for a hair tie, which I shrug my shoulders. I don't know how that works. Because I'm like, if I had to do that, I'd just tie my hair in a hair tie and then stick my hair through that. But hair ties didn't exist back then, so I don't know. And Satanta has it tied and braided. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because it's tied and then braided, I'm pretty sure. Or it's like just straight up braided with no tie at first. Because you can also do that. Sometimes I tie my hair, then braid my hair, or I just gather my hair and just braid it. But I digress. Still braided. Kuso uses a ponytail, same with Proto. Caster has pigtails, I think. I don't, cause like, it's okay, side view. I love pulling up side views of people. Nope, it's not pigtails. It's literally like the front and then the back. And then it's just, it's like, you have shorter, slightly at the top, at the back, and then it just gets long at the bottom. So like pretty much like midway, it's like short, and then it transitions to really long hair pretty much, which is like how it is. It's just that, in like front view, it's just that Caster has like 2 longer strands of hair at the front, and then the rest of it is like bunched up together. Which realistically, I could style my hair like that too, but the top of my hair just isn't Spiky. I could style my hair where it's like I have the two pieces. Maybe the thing is Mirai hates a Viking type style. That is true. Cause like I have an image of all of them put side by side next to each other with all their hairstyles, and the only problem I think about Prototype's hairstyle that I don't like is like literally the front part of his hair. I don't like it. Because the front part of both Lancer and Casters are the same. Satanta's is like a swoosh instead, but the swoosh is fine because I've seen other characters have the swoosh hair. So that's fine, and then Alter is whatever, it's fine. So it's honestly just the front part of the hair because the back part's just a ponytail. A ponytail's like whatever. I also have a ponytail. I wear one because I have long hair, so it's fine. I just don't like the front of the hair, honestly. Either that or I don't accuracy. Which I said, like, it has to be the Viking style or else, like, accuracy is, like, very bad because, like I said, reverse. Like, all the characters in the game are, like I said, no, like, close to as, like, inspired or as close to accurate as, you know, like, things that they wear in the game as to what it was, stuff that people wore in real life during that time. So, like, it can be, like, accuracy. So I'm gonna take it, Nobu, as I just don't like that style. Because I don't like the other option. Because the other option makes it sound bad. Imagine if I made a cool version of a Monk Lancer from Shimotsu. True. I think you'll like back hair. I do. Do I like slick back hair? I do like slick back hair, but the thing is, like, it depends. Because some characters have slick back hair, and I do not like those characters. Because I was gonna say, I played another gacha game. It's called Twisted Wonderland. And, like, my favorite character, he has long hair, and he has, like, 2 braided segments in the front. And most of the time, his hair is down, usually. Because he has, like, long hair, and it's usually down. But, like, the occasion time where he puts his hair up into a ponytail, or, like, up in a different hairstyle, I'm like, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. Because I like the alternative hairstyle when I'm used to seeing someone in the same hairstyle for a very long time. Which is the same thing for a lot of the other characters in that game, where they have a normal hairstyle and then they wear their hairstyle for a different version of them. Which is kind of weird because I'm like, in this case, like, Proto is the only person who has a different hairstyle compared to everyone else, and I hate it. Which is weird. When you think about Gil's hair? Gil's hair is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't like him. But, like, what is it wrong for me to say that I expect Gil to have that hair? Because I feel like the very stereotypical thing to do is to give, like Gil, like, because Gil has that personality, and I'm like, those personality types of characters just have that hair. And also, yeah. Gil's overall, not just hair. Gil's the French Knight, or Gil the Gold Dummy. True. Okay, no, I don't like Archer Gil. I just hate him. I hate him with a freaking passion. Caster is doable. I can tolerate him. Child, I don't like, but I don't hate him with passion. I just don't like him. And that's it, I think, right? That's everyone? I've covered everyone? No, really.
責任は私に取らせてくれ。
I read what you said, Nobu, and then I read what Nono wrote again, and I was like, wait a minute. I just read that wrong completely. And then I read again. I can't read. I'm gonna go away. You know, I also hate him too. I think Fate Zero has done something to me, and I hate him a lot. No offense. That I, like, replaced his name in my brain with someone else. I like it also how I replaced his name with someone else I also equally as hate. Actually, no, I hate Gil more than him, but they're pretty close to each other. I like how I replaced one guy I hate with another guy I hate, and both their names are with the letter G. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down. I actually physically got up. I just moved my microphone with me. Let me just do this again. Let me just sit down. Anyways,
機械の暴動を引き起こした黒幕がいなくなった以上、今度は対策を練らなければならない。そういえば、先ほど印を送ってきた鳥。
The one obsessed with Jaws, yep. So not Goldie, the French man in Orleans, yes. I would specifically either say Goldie or Gil, not Giles. Yes. No, I got you. It's me. It's not you. It's me.
姉さん。なるほど。
Goldie or Goldilocks. Yes. No, it's me. I read it wrong. I'm the one who's at fault. It's not you. I understand. That's our illiterate celestial. Never defeating the allegations ever. Anyways, sorry. My opinions about him. Giles, I don't like him. I just don't like him. Okay, when he's normal and fine, he's okay. When he's like, he goes crazy obsessive over her, no, I'm not okay. So that's my normal good. Crazy obsessed? No. That's where I draw the line. That's it. Don't worry, I should have copy paste the whole name, not just the first part. It's okay. No. And you typing it in the way you did, it's fine. No, I just couldn't read and I just automatically filled in his entire name with someone else's name. I think I'm also used to people just asking me what my opinion is about Gil and not Giles, because no one usually asks me that question. So it asked me about that character specifically. Most people ask me about other, like, either other female characters or other male characters, and he's usually not one of those people. So usually I don't usually see his name pop up, but it was my fault. I just inserted a whole ass other name instead, because I said they're done. Yeah, they're not exactly the most likable. That's why it's fine when they get screwed over. If you hate him, I agree. Both normal and psycho. Fun. I say like normal is fine up until the point where it's like that threshold that you just don't cross. But, you know, we cross that threshold. Psycho or like crazy mode is like 100% no. Don't worry, we both hate them, so it's fine. Gil and Giles, I do not like them. Yes! Another person who also doesn't like Gil. Let's go. No. I'm not in this lone world on my own. I'm not the only person here. Yes! There's other people. I'm not in this world alone. Yes. I get frustrated by normal when he's pushing it. Yeah. I'm not sure. Almost everyone hates in Gil, even those attracted to him. For the longest time, whenever I say I don't like Gil, people are like, when I complain about Gil, it's usually about his like ego, and I don't like it that he shoves his ego in my face every 20 seconds or like every other minute. I only say that I can tolerate Caster is because lore-wise, thank you, Enkidu, because you make this guy tolerable by that point. And he's not like shoving his ego down my throat every second, and he's kind of chill. Still have the ego, but it's not like as bad. It's like turned down like to like 50%, which is 50 less, and it's great. But everyone always tells me like that's the point of Gil is his ego, and I'm like, I know that's the point, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Which I don't. I prefer Gil with Salter, especially during Carnival Phantom. Oh yes, but Carnival's just fun. Everyone's just funny. Well, not everyone, but a decent amount of people are funny. He need his clay to be actually normal. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. He does. He needs him, and I thank him for existing because he makes him tolerable. The ego is fine. It's inspirational, but the way he wants Latoria is my line. Oh yeah, I guess that too. Unless it's Caster Gil, and even then he's only tolerable when, forget Enkidu, he didn't do squat. It's around. True! True! It was the MVP, true! Like, first of all, A, woman. Second of all, only woman that could just be like, yo, Gil, shut up. And he'd be like, yeah, I'll shut up. And I'm like, yes, thank you. You've done God's work, and I appreciate it. God. Like, it's great. I love them. It's more like I like the two people who make him tolerable. Which is great. I love it. He deserves that. Horrid, HS Arvid. Well, I just don't like the fact that they, like, stripped him of his armor, because I'm like, that's the point of Gil, especially if you're doing, like, Archer version. Like, his gold armor is his shtick. So the fact that they basically stripped his entire armor, gave him one part of it, and then made the rest of his outfit, like, clothes. I mean, like, the clothes is okay, I guess. But also, like, the color scheme. It's, like, red and black. Which is just fitting with the color scheme of, everyone else. Which I think is dumb. Because, like, Saber's outfit and color scheme is still the same. It's just that the dress itself is, like, structured a little bit different, but it still has the same general shape. But yeah, Gil, I was like, why would you strip the guy of his armor? That's literally his thing. Also, I'm surprised that they didn't give him his I thought they were gonna do his ult closer to kind of what they have in FGO. But I guess like the ult for Archer and Saber is a little different, but you know, similar to their FGO counterparts. So I guess that's what I get. Not even Ishtar can do that, or even it's a oh my god, I can't read. It's a code. I can't read. Insert pronunciation correctly here. Let Gil feel the wind. He might get hot during the morning. Bro. At that point, just walk around butt naked. Actually, he would never do that. I'd say that, and then he wouldn't do it. It would be funny if I just said it and he did it. Anyways, oh, I gotta drive. Zoom zoom. Yeah, I don't have to drive.
そういえば漂白者さん、この前までラハイロイにいたのでは？どうして急に？
あなたからの手紙を受け取って一度帰ろうと思ったの。ただ今週に着くなり一連の事件が起きて。
ということはまた私が漂白者さんを面倒ごとに巻き込んでしまったみたいですね。
慣れてるから大丈夫だよ。それにヤンヤンが無事でよかった。
原宝城はすぐそこにあるみたいです。
ええ、町は今どんな状況なんだろう。
漂白者さん、
どうしたの？
いえ、伝え損ねた言葉があるのですが、今さら遅いような。
大丈夫だよ、遠慮なく言って
ではお久しぶりです、
So
漂白者さん。
I'm not.
久しぶり。
That's so
ヤン
cool.
ヤン
Oh, yes. I said God that for some reason is obsessed with Mexican Lucha. Oh, Lucha Libre. Oh, I think I remember who they are. God, my brain was like. I feel like we talked about this before, right? Yeah, we talked about this. We were playing Babylon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? Wait, yes. Yes. My brain has I had a solid moment where I was just like, what?
この霧本当に変ね。水餃子大丈夫？
Okay, I realized that Act 2 seems like it's short and I could finish it is because the first two sections are to finish both Rover and Susie's two separate paths, and then to do the rest of it together. So her section has 9 parts, and then we still have the rest of the thing, which is 8 more parts. I mean, if we can finish Sweet's part and then start on some of the rest of the Act 2 parts, I think we're good to finish the rest of it tomorrow. We'll have time.
やっと出られたわ。漂白者とははぐれちゃったようね。この霧で山門に通じる道が封じられた。
Act 2 is like 12 plus parts. Yeah, I forgot to account for both Rover side and Sweet side, plus the rest of whatever the Act 2 is. I forgot to account for that. And I was like, oh, I'm just bad. I fucked up.
残像に破壊された痕跡が。
Nope, my game just started. It should be easy to catch up. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem. It's just that I forgot to include that. The thing that didn't make sense for me, since it's UBW Guild, why didn't they go all the way with the casual fit? Did they think it would be too similar to Rin? I have no idea. I mean, like, Rin's? Well, Rin wears, like, the... What is it? The red top and the black skirt, right? But that's, like, her outfit in UBW normally. That's just what she wears during the entirety of the series, right? I mean, like, yeah, they could have put Gil in the armor, But Gil also wears like casual clothes, which his casual clothes compared to Rin's casual clothes are totally different. He wears like a white and black, I think, top, right? And then black bottoms, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is, generally speaking, if I remember. But yeah, I don't see what the problem is. That's what he wears. You want to be accurate? That's what he wears. Who are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Gil in Unlimited Blade Works anime. Gil, yeah. Yeah, because Gil's color for his normal fit is just black and white. Rin has the red and black. But besides the color, their outfits are different. So I don't see what the problem is to put him in that or put him in the armor. Maybe that's the reason why his... Wait, no. Now that you talk about this, Dom, I was like, why is Gil's outfit in this collab? Why does it have, like, black? Because I was very confused as why it has black in the color scheme besides, like, parts of the gold armor. I was like, why is there black? And then now that you talk about his casual fit, I'm like, wait, there is black in that. And I'm like, is that the reason why there's black in his outfit? But then where's the red coming from? I'm pretty sure there's also red. I'm gonna Google this real quick because I kind of forgot what it looks like partially. Is this my new man? Yo, it's my man. Is it my new man? It might be my new man. The blonde that Jaguar Warrior, the chick in a tiger pajama works for. Oh, yes. That's... Okay, great, Nobu. I didn't forget. That's what I thought. Gil Casual looks good, but could be better. You turned my man into a jester. You know, would you have preferred if Collab Gil was like reincarnated Gil when he wore his leopard print clothing? No, I don't like that shit. It's so bad. It's a black tracksuit with white shirt. Oh, it is? Okay. My man! My man! The boy! The dude!
これがあれば霧に邪魔されねえ。前に無臭で占いをしてる人から買ったもんだ。人を集中させ、落ち着かせる効果があるんだとよ。ペテンしかと思ったが、案外よく聞いてな。
It has heterochromia eyes. Which is the same color as material that we need to pull in the gacha.
<sighs> やっと来たか。なかなかやりづれえ仕事だぜ。原宝地界がこんなに混乱してるって知ってりゃ、師匠の奥方が言ってた通り、死金を稼いだら逃げるべきだったな。
あなたは？
おいおい、自分が雇った人まで見分けがつかないとか言うなよ。それとも猜疑心が強いのか？さすがにねえか。ほらよ、ひょうたんなら持ってるぜ。
What?
あらかじめ特定の周波数データを埋め込んでおけば、近づくとデバイスが光る。
Oh my god! My boy! He's so fine as long as he has unleashed. Dom, what is this? Either that or a white coat with black t-shirt.
ずっと本当の顔を見せてくれねえくらいだから身分を明かせねえんだろ。 なんで今よりにもよって原宝地帯に来てるん
Look
だ
at my boy. I want to hug him. He's so cute. But also, like, oh. Wait, I realized that all my men in
つ
Quelled
まり
just
この
have
機械たちが
green,
急に暴れ
black,
出したの
and
は
white as a color
白
scheme
金堂
because
の奴らが関与し
he
てる
has
っ
a
て言い
green,
たいのか
white, and black color scheme. Quion's also from Xuanling. He just shows up in a different
カカン
in
ガ
a
イが
different
動いてる
region
様
in
子
the
はねえな
story. And then
彼女は
Jian
原宝地帯のこ
also
となんか気に
has
してな
that
いよう
same
な気
color
が
scheme.
ここ10
Oh,
年の間に
man!
金堂が
Very
天候に
specific
送り込ん
ones
できた人
have
なら
the
調べ
green,
がつい
black,
てる
and white color
一
scheme.
部を除いてな
God, Lord, help
おっ
me.
と悪いなこれ以上喋ったら俺の飯の種がなくなっちまう
Mirai approved. It could be clan colors. True.
の構造なら把握済みだ
Gil with hair down in Stay Night looks a bit like
他に用がな
Kid
けりゃ俺は行く
Gohan.
ぜまだ仕事が控えてるからな
I don't like when Gil has his hair down. I prefer it not down.
最後にもう一つ。青い帽子をかぶった髪の先に羽が生えてる女の子を近くで見てないかしら。
そんな目立つ子を見てたらきっと忘れねえはずだ悪いが見覚えはねえな
そう。
どうした大事な人なのか
私の妹よ。
Oh yeah, I looked at what Gil looks like again in the collab because I kind of forgot. I also found a picture of Rin.
本来ここに来るべきじゃなかったわ。
They basically did her outfit except in like from UBW, except they just added the white in her skirt. And instead of giving her the red top, she has a black top with a red jacket, which to be fair, her outfit in the collab is more like matchy with Archer, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm like Gil's outfit is just one shoulder piece of the armor, mostly black with like accents with gold and then the red. But he has like the red normally anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, the black. I was like, where's all this black coming from? Now that we talk about his normal ass clothes, I'm like, oh, I guess that's where the black comes from, but kind of dumb. No, if I know it's UBW, but like to be honest, if you just shove him in his gold armor, I would have been more happy, to be honest. Just shove this man in gold armor and then I just feel like, yup, this is fine. What if Gil was raised by Chi-Chi? It's probably a real thing. The bowl cut Gohan, I mean. Oh, I don't know why I keep seeing Gil and Ryder in DB what ifs. Oh. I don't know. We still have videos to watch. It's like 2:55. Okay, I don't know if I should start another part. I probably shouldn't start another part. Should we just leave it? I think we should just leave it. Maybe we'll just leave it here. Yeah, we should just leave it. And then we'll start. Unless you want stream 3 a.m. You should rest Mirai. Okay. End here is probably yes. Okay, we'll leave it here. We'll watch videos. Because I want to watch the videos. Wait, actually, no, we can watch the videos tomorrow. Because, like, I'm not playing Star Rail until, like... No, you know what? No, for the sake of me watching them, I'd rather just watch them now. Because if I'm going to be sad about it. I was like, I could watch... I could watch them tomorrow. But because Star Rail already came out, I might accidentally see some see some things, so I might as well just watch the videos now. Good progress. True. Though I was a little less focused today, in terms of like the game compared to like yesterday. I was a little bit more focused in the... It's mostly just because I start talking and ranting about other stuff. So I got sidetracked, but it's okay. I was still paying attention to the game. As long as I'm still paying attention, it's still good. When I start not paying attention and then I ask, where did this come from? That's bad. You distracted Mirai a whole 20 minutes about hair. You did. And, like, to be fair, it's a valid discussion point. Because the hair matters. Okay, let me just close my game and then open up the stream for looking at a funny videos. There's 2 Star Rail videos about Himiko. Wait, actually, one of them is an animated short. Should we watch the animated short? No, we should not watch the animated short. We should watch the character trailer, and that's it. Because if the animated short might be in the main story. I'm not going to watch the animated short until after we finish playing the update. So we only have 2 videos. Which is the character trailer for Himiko Nova, and then there's another one that they did for the Reverse 1999 collab for the twins. I just remembered that. I just remembered that it's an animated short, so I was like, no, we should not watch the animated short. It might just be... it might be in the they might show the same video inside the main story, so good thing I remembered. Do it, ruin our story. Which lance do you think is canonically the strongest among all Lancer servants? We get to with a trailer. The animated series. No, I'm not gonna watch the animated short because there's a 50-50% chance they'll put it in the in the main story, because it's this one. This is the animated short, Your Ending, My Beginnings, which sounds like you should insert it because of like the transition between regular Himiko into Himiko Nova. It sounds like a perfect time for Hoyo to be like, we insert this animated short right in there for the transition. So they'll probably do that. If they don't do it, we can watch it afterwards, because there's no problem about watching it afterwards. So we'll watch it afterwards. Oh, right, HSR would do that, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly answer Nono's question and then we'll watch the videos. Which Lancer do I think canonically is the strongest? I don't know, man. That's a very broad question. Also because, like, I don't know every single one of them. Because, that's a little too much for me. So I would know. And I couldn't give you a good educated guess. Okay, let me rewind this for a minute and then check the settings for the sound, because I need to make sure the sound is turned on. Probably the Grand Lancer coming in a year. Arjuna's dad, Indra. Oh, true. That's actually a good answer, Nobu. I like how I kept complaining how there hasn't been anything from the JP server in terms of, like, people talking about a new servant online since Indra, and I'm like, literally when you said that, I'm like, oh wait, he does exist! And I've been talking about him occasionally sometimes. I forget that he's a grand servant. I keep forgetting that, man. I am obligated to pull him when he comes out, which is so bad. I hate when I'm obligated to pull for people. Alright, let's watch the trailer for Himiko.
Attention all express passengers. Today, Navigator Himiko, will be leaving the Astral Express. The rest will be in your hands. I often dream of that moment. If you hadn't made a choice for me on that day. If you had been the one to survive that day. You'd be far more impressive than I am now.
Oh yo. I'm gonna be sad, aren't I, for this update? I knew I was gonna be sad, but I think I'm gonna be really sad.
No, this can't be it. If you can't come with me, what's the point of all this?
This works.
I've seen this so many times already. It's kind of funny how this is the fourth
When I grow
time.
up like
Well,
Daddy, I'll board the express and see what the stars really look like. I'll travel the cosmos and find friends to go on adventures. We'll walk the sea of stars, leave our very own story behind.
Even if I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach.
no!
Answer me, Starblazer!
Wow, this is the most mech action I'm gonna get in terms of like Gundam. Like Gundam mech. This is what I'm gonna get.
Use this life you granted me and fulfill that promise.
Oh.
Have I become you now?
Nice. There we go. That'll be fun. She's still cool. She is still cool. The first mech was the machine of creation, the half buried in ice mech we used to fight Kokol. Yeah. That's true. We didn't get to pilot it. I only say this is like closest to Gundam mech that we're gonna get is because we actually get to pilot it. Or close to piloting it anyways. Because that mech, like, it did exist, and it was there. Never like piloted. So I guess, I mean, if we count that one, regardless if we piloted it or not, yeah, this is like the second time we get back. I'm gonna be sad. I know I'm gonna be sad. Literally watching her trailer, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna be sad. But I knew I was gonna be sad for this update regardless, because of the shit show, not the shit show, but like the stakes that we were at by the last update. So I knew that this update I was gonna be a mess with my emotions. This is like me. Not, I don't think in Planet Arcadia I've had the problem of me in an emotional roller coaster every update compared to like Amphoria, so I don't think I've had that yet. So I'm interested to see if Planet Arcadia will take Panacone's place in terms of getting me emotionally riled up because I feel like a little bit because like Planet Arcadia kind of like got us into the plot right away, or not the plot, but like into like kind of into it quite quickly. Considering like Planet Arcadia, sorry, not Planet Arcadia, Petaconi had like a bit of the introduction, and then we kind of got into it a bit more during the like the later half. So yeah. What about your Zord we piloted in the beginning of Planet Arcadia? That is true! We did get to do that. That is true. That is true. But that was for plot. That was for plot. I don't get to do it again. Like, it's not part of a character, and I can just do it again. At least for, like, Himiko, it's like I can do it again if I want to. By having her as a character and playing her. And not just story purposes. Also, Nobu, I found out the reason about the synergy thing with the other members. It's because Himiko Nova has a, what's it called? It's a buff that she has that's called, or like a buff that's called, I think, Trailblazers on my side or something like that. I don't remember 100% what's it called. It's basically if you have a certain version of the members of the Express on your team, she gets a certain buff. Like if you have like base version of like Danhang, March, and Sunday, for example, and Trailblazer, you get this buff. If you have any alternative versions of the base members in your party, you get a different buff, pretty much. So depending on which versions of the Express members you have in your party, you get certain buffs. Sorry. So it's not the alt forms. It includes the alt forms, yes. So normal forms, you get one buff. Alt forms, you get a different buff. Wait, so it's different buffs. Yes. I don't remember the buffs 100%. One of the buffs, it has to do with your alt. The other buff has to do with your crit damage, I think. It pops up when you do the test trial. That's the first thing that pops up. Because I thought about it more, and then I remembered someone told me about this. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I remember now. Mirai. Imagine Himiko with all 3 Danhangs. You would get both buffs, because you get the one buff for regular, normal Danhang, and then Imbibitor and I forget. Imbibitor and Amphorius version, you get the other buff. So you get both buffs. Wait, would she just be a... Wait, you can just shove her in the Maide team. You just take Maide out and just give her all of Maide's support characters, which is Trebi, Sunday, and not... I guess not the last support, because Maide needs healing, so Lota is on that team. You give him Danhang, you give Himiko Amphorius Danhang. And then you get both buffs, because you have Sunday, which is all the base members. So you get the one buff, and then you have alternative version of Danhang, which gives you the second buff, and then Trebi's just there as another support. And then you have your DPS, which is Himiko. Done. Which is very funny. That means I don't have to build the supports. I just have to build Himiko herself. Which makes my life so much easier. And also, I don't have to build another team. I can just insert her in a team that already exists. I just have to remove the DPS on that team. And just move some of the supports around, and that's it. So it's not that bad. I need to look for reverse now. I was like, why am I typing this in and I'm not getting what I want? And I'm like, because I'm not typing in the right thing to begin with, so I wonder I'm not getting the right thing. Okay, where is the... Here it is. Okay, let me pause this for a minute. I'm just gonna turn this off, and then we're gonna look at the trailer for the twins.
My
For
head.
the collab.
Oh no. Comrade.
Please stay down until all threats are neutralized.
You're killing machines. Get away from me.
Please remain calm. The riot will be suppressed shortly.
Wait. You were with Sechenov at the speech.
Comrades, follow me into the bright, limitless future.
See? Those are the twins. Disciplined, rational, sophisticated, unbreakable. The very pinnacle of science and art.
They definitely stand out above the others.
Please be careful, Comrade Doctor.
The magnetic field around them is perfectly aligned. It's beautiful.
But you wouldn't want to go too close to them. Their claws are not just for decoration.
We will take it from here.
Don't make yourself their enemy, or they will show no mercy.
Threats neutralized. Please evacuate immediately.
Wait. These wounded need care. We need a moment.
How intriguing. There is an energy flowing between your bodies, connecting your hearts. It reminds us of the warmth we once had at our fingertips. It is time to go. Forgive us, Comrade Doctor. Could you keep this digression a secret?
Certainly.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I don't have much to comment, I guess, about the twins for Atomic Heart, mostly just because I don't know much about the series itself, so I can't really say much about it, but definitely interesting. But I think like my comment about it is just like for all, you know, kind of like more intelligent like robots and creations people make in video games, which is there are good sides and bad sides to it, depending on how you use it and whatnot and stuff like that. So I'm definitely interested. So it does pique my interest. I am excited to play it. I just don't have anything to comment currently because I'm like, I don't know much. I've just seen them. Like that's the only thing I know about this series is like I can be like I know the series is because the twins and that's it. I know nothing. I just point them out. So I'm excited for the collab to kind of educate me more about the game and stuff like that. So hopefully maybe I'll get interested in it. Because definitely the I was gonna say that the Assassin's Creed one definitely did. So I'm excited for this one. So yeah. Oh, quickly before I finish and before I call it for the night. So I told you guys that I learned about something new about Cyberpunk Edge Runner because of the collab, and then because I watched the anime series. And I was talking to a friend who's played the game. Because I haven't played the game and they have played the game. And we're talking about the second season for the animated series because they've been releasing characters and they released I think a trailer at Anime Expo recently. I don't know if it's online for people to watch. I think it is. So we were talking about it. And I was talking to him about like something in the anime because I had watched it after I started playing the collab for Wua. And I was asking him, and I was talking about it and talking to him about it because I kind of was like, this is kind of weird. But I guess I didn't notice it until later on, which has been a good hot minute that I noticed this. Because I said to him, I was like, I think it's kind of weird that David's like mom, like because she didn't go to a hospital because they didn't have insurance, and then he brought her to like a back alley doctor, and then they're like, she's fine, you know, she's stable, and then the following day she's like dead, and I'm like, unless something dramatic happened within that short time period, usually when bad accident happens and then the patient is stable and if you're doing all the correct things for them and taking care of them and they're doing the things you tell them to do, they should be fine. They should just not die. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me unless we're just like murdering people or doing something. And then my friend's just like, oh yeah, in the game, that hospital, yeah, they like just take in people, they take their chrome and just kind of like murder people. And I'm just like, oh. Oh. Well, that explains that. And my friend's like, yeah, unfortunately. Whoops. And I'm like, man. So I said to my friend, so realistically, she didn't have to die, but she did because people are like, yeah, let's just take things from people. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, well, I guess it'd be like that. And I'm just sitting here just like, well, it couldn't get any worse me knowing about this and thinking about it. It's okay. I was like, it's okay. First episode of season 1 was shown at Anime Expo. Okay. Because I know they put out a trailer. I just don't remember if they did it earlier or did they do it during Anime Expo. But they showed episode 1. Okay. That's fine. I'll probably watch it. But it's going to be weird for me, I think. Because I mentioned this before. Because I've, like, recently watched the first season. My brain's, like, still, like... That's still, like, in my head. So it's gonna be weird to watch like season 2 with a bunch of new people. Not to say like I understand why, but it's just like my brain's gonna be like it'll have to adjust. It'll take some time to adjust to it. But then for everyone else, it's like yeah, we've kind of gotten over it. Unless we, play the Wuwa collab, then it kind of got brought up again. But other than that, everyone's like we've had our time with it and we've kind of passed on with it. Me, I'm just like I still haven't had that time yet, so I'm gonna just sit here. Who knows? I might not watch season 2 until like way later. But I don't think it's supposed to come out anytime soon anyway, so I have time as long as I don't talk about it again. But yeah. And then my friend proceeded to ask me a bunch of what-if questions if I self-inserted myself. And I said to him, I'm going to be honest here. I don't think I would live a day in Night City. Sorry. Like, if I was, like, doing anything in my power, if I was doing everything in my power to do the most, like, normal thing, not to try my best to get into trouble and not factoring in, trouble coming to find me, maybe I'd live. But if I'm, like, actively doing things that are, like, putting me in certain situations that may result in my own death, I'm not gonna live very long. I'm just gonna say that. So yeah, considering the fact when I say things negative or good or bad, when I stream and then I make things pop into existence, it's bad. And also all the, we've discussed before, I'm just a living death note, so that also doesn't help me. It might come out in November or sometime around there. Okay, so in the fall. Mira, you'd be lucky to live an hour before being under gunfire. That is true! No, literally, the exact situation that happened to David and his mom where they're driving down the road and then they just are in the middle of in a crossfire. That's literally me. I'm just driving down the road or walking down the street and then people just open fire and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm just right in between whatever this is happening. And I'm like, I did nothing. I just walked down the street and that's it. I mean, I would run into a rogue AI. That is true. I would do that. And it's not even purposefully. I'm not even looking for these things on purpose. It's just like I'm walking down the street or I'm going somewhere and then boom, right there and then something happens. Runs into a edge runner like it. Oh my god, no, Lord Jesus. That'd be like the worst day of my life, man. I just realized that, like, I hate Lygus as much as I hate Dottore, but, like, I hate Dottore for different reasons that I hate Lygus for, but they're both, like, I really hate them a lot. So far, there's no one in Triple Z that I hate as much as those two people, so I guess Genshin and Star Rail made me really hate certain people, but, yeah. And then my friend also asked me, would I do any funny, cool, like, modifications for my body? And I was like, bro, I mean, like, I joke, and I think that would be kind of cool, but, like, I'm gonna talk very realistically. I don't think that, I don't think I'm built for that shit. Like, I don't think I'm built for that shit. And, like, as much as it's cool, you know, and stuff like that, I'm not built for that shit. I'm the most average, normal person possible. Like, that stuff ain't for me. Especially, like me as, like, a VTuber. That's even less. Like, I'm not built for that stuff. But, you know, it's cool, nonetheless. But yeah. I just need to not think about Cyberpunk for a while, and then I'll be fine. I didn't think about it for a while until people brought it up, so it's fine. I just have to not think about it for, like, until, like, Season 2 comes out, and then I'll be fine, and then everything will be dandy. Which is fine, because I'll be occupied by then, by other things that I'll be thinking about soon. So yeah. Alright. I'm going to call it here for today. Thank you guys for coming out to watch me play more of the Wuwa update. We're going to finish the rest of it tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're going to play Star Rail. So hopefully that'll go well and I will not explode in a roller coaster of emotions. But I highly doubt it. So we'll just have to deal with it. Alright, thank you, App, Nobu, Dom, Nono, Zillion, and everyone else who came today. I really appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow for more Wuwa, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, see you later, and sleep well. Thank you, App. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Good night, Mirai. Have a good night. Stay hydrated, and don't doom scroll. Yes, I will. Sleep well. Thank you. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.